How you doing? This is Tim Bell from Grace Music Academy. We're here to teach the lesson tonics, all 12 keys. We're all the way to number 12, which is going to be G flat or F sharp. That will be the 12th one. Let's get cracking. F sharp. We're going to call it G flat, but you can call it F sharp. Because it's G sharp, G flat, because it's going to be G flat, A flat, B flat, B, D, D flat, E flat, F, G flat. But most time, if you're playing out, musicians is gonna call this F sharp. Don't be disrespectful. So it's G flat, but it's F sharp. So today we're gonna call it F sharp since it's on this program it's F sharp and everything else is flat. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get started. We're talking about the tonics. Where do the tonics come from? The tonic is the root key that you're playing in. So anytime you're playing in a Pacific key, you're in a Pacific key, and if we're playing in F sharp or we're playing in G flat, then every note that's in that tonic is part of the scale of the F sharp scale. So everything is part of the tonics. Part of the scale. So if you start on the first note of the scale, that's going to be the root. That'd be F sharp. Then if you go to the second note, 1, 2, which would be the second note of the scale, do, re, it would be minor. If you go to the third note, 1, 2, 3, the third note of the scale is going to be minor. If you go to the fourth note, it's going to be major. If you go to the fifth note of the scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, it's going to be major. If you go to the sixth note, it's going to be minor. If you go to the seventh note, it's going to be diminished. And then back to the root. And why is that important? Because if you're playing in the key of F sharp, you want to know every chord that's in that key. And what quality is it going to be? So let's get to the theory. Let me let you look at this real quick. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to G flat. You got F sharp. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sharps. F sharp, G sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, and C sharp. Now if you're doing flats, it's still gonna be 5 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're doing sharps, that's all 7 are sharp. If you're doing flats, that's why they like G flat, because it's only 5 flats. All 5 notes, which is the pentatonic scale, will be only flat, just the 5 black keys. That's a and just so happened that's a natural pentatonic. But that'll be our next lesson, talking about the alternative scales and different stuff. But why is this important? This is important because when you're playing in any key, all of the chords that's in that key, you only use the notes that's in the scale. You can always add extra notes, but mainly you're going to be using the main notes that's in that key. So whatever notes are in that key are the main notes that's in the scale. So you hear F sharp. So we've been through all 12 keys. And so you got number one. If you're in F sharp or G flat, it's going to be number one. It's going to be major. You can make it flat dominant or 7. You can make it major 7. You can go to 2, minor, 3, minor, 4, major, 5, major, 6, minor. I'm hitting that 7. That would be the 7. And then you're going to diminish. Then you're back to the root. So that's the key to the tonics. So this is number 12, lesson number 12. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor. No, diminish. Major. And that helps with your ear training too. Because you're like, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, okay, get that under your hands. There you go. That's your 12th tonic, lesson 12. I'll see you next time. We'll start a new series.